I found another passion in life, and that's like, getting into the entertainment business. And that's something I hope my parents can understand, because, because it's crazy, because I actually am, I started college as a criminal justice major, and I just recently switched over to being a communications major, because I kind of just, I kind of just told myself, like, throughout my college years, I was saying like, oh, I want to be a cop, I want to do something in law, but then, like, I don't know, man, I kind of outgrew that, and I found like a real passion, and that's just, making people's days better, so something in entertainment, voice acting or something, like, just to get into it. So I just decided to change my major to communicate. I honestly haven't told my parents yet that I switched majors, because I don't know how they're gonna react. But, I'll break the news to them when I get my degree.
When you get your first big deal.
When I get my first big deal, I'm like, hey, Mom, I'm a communications major. Yep. No more criminal justice.
Yeah, but also I'm got this role in this movie.
Yeah, exactly. So, man, I'm gonna just keep praying on it. I'm gonna keep my hopes high for everything I do in life, and we'll see what happens, man.
So I want to ask you, man, like, when did you realize with yourself growing up, you know what, I'm a unique person, I'm different from all these other everybody else, and then when did you get, how did that courage build up within yourself? You know what, I'm just gonna do this. It is what it is. I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna take that leap of faith. And I want you to share that experience, because I feel like, man, there's a lot of poly's out there, a lot of Tongan kids out there just like you. We're all unique.
Yeah.
They want to do something for their life. They want to, pursue their career, pursue that relationship, whatever they want to do for their life to be happy. But they're just tied down by that. They're just afraid to disappoint and everybody, because, like, they feel like they have to live up to everybody else, everybody else's expectations. So I want you to share that real quick with everybody.
So it kind of like, this is like a little background, but like, it kind of goes back to like third grade, to be honest, bro. Like, I literally remember this specifically, man. Like, I kind of figured out about myself, like, and I grew since then. So like in third grade, like literally the last day of school, I remember my third grade teacher, like, I'm not even like bullshit or nothing. Like, my third grade teacher came up to me, and, he was like, he literally told me, like, he was crying. He was like, I'm really going to miss you. And I was like, I miss you too, Mr. Borzillo. His name was Mr. Borzillo. And he told me, he was like, don't ever change for anybody. Like, keep being like who you are. And, like, in that time, that's when I was like really goofy, and that's when it kind of like my goofy stage kind of started. So like me being like, the outgoing, goofy, young kid, ever since like he told me that, like, that's helped me like throughout the years. So like every year would be a new year, and I'd be like, all right. And I literally had a goal for myself probably since fourth grade up to my freshman year of college. Every day I would tell myself, like, all right, you got to make the class laugh at least once. And like that was my plan, like all through, like, because I remember this, I would literally tally up days of when I would make people laugh. And that's when I kind of like, and the fact that people were laughing with me rather than at me, and if they do laugh at me, I like kind of make that a joke too. But it's like just the fact that I was making people's days better, that's kind of what influenced me to start making videos. And like that kind of encouraged me to like be a little different, and like kind of just do something that like someone else, like other people aren't doing. And it's like, especially when I started making videos and stuff, like I started making videos when I was like, I think it was my third year in college, because right now I don't know if you understand sports in college, right? Like about like redshirting and stuff.
Yeah, redshirting. Yep.
So I redshirted in my freshman year of college, and basically right now I should be a senior, but I'm a junior. So I have
redshirt junior. Yep.
Yeah, I'm a redshirt junior. So I have basically 3 more semesters until I get my degree. And so I was a criminal justice major all my years in college and stuff. And even when I was making videos, and people just seeing the support and like the love from different people kind of made me like gave me a light bulb in my head that I wanted to do something different.
You're actually pretty good at this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, just seeing that, and like, making people smile and making them feel good in high school and stuff, like that's what made me that's also what made me want to get into law enforcement, because I wanted to help people. I wanted to be like make people's days. But then like my first year in Kansas, which was this year, my first semester, that's what kind of made me like realize like, oh, like maybe criminal justice is not for me. And like, I started, getting a little, I don't like, I would say getting a little bit known. I would say known, like on social media. Like more people started to recognize me on TikTok and Instagram. So that's what kind of influenced me to kind of change my major and like pursue like communications, because like I just wanted to do. I knew like I would not be happy if I was gonna do criminal justice. I thought I would be, because that's what I wanted to do. But then like I found out that my real passion all through the years was making people smile and making them feel good and making people's days. So I just thought maybe that's what not maybe, but that's what I wanted to do. So me changing my major and like seeing the classes that we're going to take, it's going to help me towards what I want to do in the future, rather than me like writing like police reports and all this stuff. Like I don't see myself doing that. I see myself continuing to make people smile and making people's days. And I obviously have some haters out there, but I don't pay attention to them. I pay
always haters.
The love, because the love outweighs the hate. You know what I'm saying? So I focus on that, and that's what kind of. I don't know if I'm going off topic or not. My bad, but that's kind of just like me making other people like happy, even though like like people would tell me like like I didn't expect, because a lot of people like they say that polys are funny and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like my biggest thing is like I like to like I've been told a lot of times that I'm funny. I just like to express it on social media, so that not only is my small group of people like seeing it, but like other people are seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback what you said, like you like making people laugh, right? For me, I like I'm all into empowerment and motivation. I love to help inspire and motivate people to do better.
Exactly.
And like it's just there's a different. I mean, when there's a different type of joy and happiness you feel when you make a difference in somebody else's life.
Exactly.
When you do something for yourself and when you do something for yourself to be happy, I mean, that's cool. I mean, you still feel joy, but when you do something for other people, you know what I'm saying? It's
a different feeling,
and that gets compounded when you do it to thousands of people, especially with social media. Like because you're doing a social media thing, right? I can only imagine like when you like all those comments or all those compliments come like boom, 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 boom on your page, and you're just reading all these people that you don't know, never met in your life. You know what I'm saying? That like it kind of puts you in perspective. Wow, like there's really thousands of people out there that appreciate my work, what I do, what I'm passionate about, and that kind of just breaks the bubble of everything that you've known. You know what I'm saying? To know, oh wait, I think there's a different path. There's a different life out here, bro. Like
exactly,
it kind of gets you curious, right? Like, oh, maybe maybe that's something I want to try out.
Yeah, see, because that's like you brought up the whole curious thing. Like that's what kind of made me want to like pursue like because remember how I auditioned for the role of Young Rock. Like I really wasn't gonna do it. Like I was like, nah, man. Like maybe I shouldn't do it. But then
Can we give the audience some context on that? Because a lot of people don't know what you're talking about right now.
Oh yeah, so so Dwayne The Rock Johnson, everyone knows who that is. He's coming out with the show on NBC. It's going to be airing in February, and it's basically a show about his young life, and it's called Young Rock, and it's going to be basically when he was 8 years old, 15 years old in high school, when he was playing football in Miami, and his WWE years. So it's just going to be like I don't know how many seasons or how many episodes there are, but it's basically just going to be his young life growing up. I auditioned to play the 15-year-old him because, a lot of people on the gram were telling me like social media, ever since I started social media, all it's been was, damn, this guy reminds you of young Dwayne Johnson. That's literally all I've been hearing ever since I started. And, that's what kind of like.
Do the brow real quick, do the brow.
Do the brow. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what made me like, and it was crazy because before that, people were like, bro, if The Rock comes out with a documentary like of a young life, like you should do it. And like in my head, I was like, he would never do that. And then one thing led to another. He comes out with a show about his young life. So I was like, hey man, maybe this might be my chance. So, I was kind of curious. I was like thinking, I was like, I don't know if a young Tongan could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I kind of just went against it and was like, you know what, screw it. Like, I'll go for it. So I kind of just went for it. And, I came up short. I didn't get it, but that's not stopping me from, bigger opportunities in life. I know God, works in mysterious ways.
Yeah,
And, when he closes one door, another one opens,
But for me is like the biggest thing that we can take away from that is you were given an opportunity.
Yeah.
People don't realize how people sometimes focus too much on the result, right? Oh, I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. But you don't realize that if you were given an opportunity, that means there are people out there that saw that you had a shot.
Yeah, like
right?
potential. Like, they know you have potential.
Yeah, you have potential, right? And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't have the mindset to understand that or internalize that. But just because at the end of the day in life, you're not going to get every opportunity you have. That's just facts. You play baseball, and then you're gonna strike out.
Baseball's a game of failure, man. It's crazy.
You're gonna strike out. Nobody can hit the ball every freaking time. I don't care who you are. All right. But so it's the same thing. Like, but I can only imagine, like, for you, right? Like being growing up as a Tongan kid, right? All of a sudden, somebody from the studios from Hollywood is reaching out to you, like, hey man, hey, we want to give you opportunity to audition. Like, I could just in my mind is like, man, like me, you probably in your head like me,
exactly.
this Tongan kid, this goofy kid, this bald little kid growing up in the Bay, and then this how like wow, like this person thinks that I got this. I could just only imagine like what you were feeling like.
Yeah,
and,
it was definitely exciting because, like, especially hearing, like, her replying to me, like, even a reply, because I had to contact her, I had to email her and was like, hey, like, I'm interested in this role. And the fact that she even replied meant a lot to me, because it's like, she's like a casting director. She has to deal with a bunch of other people who want to audition for different roles and stuff. But the fact that she actually replied to me, it made me feel good, made me feel really good. And the fact that they sent me a script to do made me feel really good too.